Hello students, welcome back. I am Dr. Shilpi Gupta and I am here to teach chemistry to the graduation students. We have started in my previous video the topic of alcohol and we are continuing our topic with the reaction mechanism of alcohol. In my last video, we did the preparation of alcohol with Grignard reagent. Grignard reagent, it is a reduction reaction. Reduction reaction. As you all know that Grignard reagent is alkyl magnesium halide. It can be anything Cl, I and Br. In my last video, we did the Grignard reagent reaction with formaldehyde. I explained you the mechanism. Now today we will do some other examples like first we will prepare alcohol with acetaldehyde. In my last video, I explained you the mechanism of Grignard reagent with formaldehyde. Now today with acetaldehyde. When the reaction proceed with suppose CH3NgBr. This is a Grignard reagent. When the reaction will proceed, what will happen? Oxygen being electronegative take the lone pair of electron towards itself. So carbon will become electron deficient. CH3 have a minus group and Mg has positive charge. Okay, now what will happen? Obviously, CH3 will attack on C because it will attack on C because it has positive charge and it has negative charge. And ONGBr will form like this because oxygen has lone pair of electron and it is deficient in electrons. So what will form is CH3, CH, ONGBr and here CH3 like this. Okay, till far you understood? Now what will happen? This is an intermediate compound and hydrolysis will be carried out. When hydrolysis will be carried out, then it will dissociate into H and OH ion. And what will form? H will attack. Where will H attack? And where will OH attack? Since oxygen has shared its electron, see, oxygen has shared the lone pair of electron with NgBr. So again it will become electron deficient. So what will happen? It will attract the lone pair of electron towards itself. Okay, the bond. It will attack the lone pair of electrons and will become electronegative. So H will attack here and since it has given the lone pair of electrons, so it will become positive. So OH will attack here. Okay, and what will form? CH3 and the bond will break. So what will form? CH3, CH3, H and OH. This is an isopropyl alcohol along with magnesium hydroxy halide. Explain you again how the mechanism happens. See, here the lone pair of electrons will go on oxygen, so it will attract MgBr and C being electron deficient will take CH3. Now oxygen has shared its lone pair of electron, will become electron deficient, so it will attract this bond towards itself, it will take the lone pair of electrons and will become electronegative. Hydrolysis will happen and H plus comes from hydrolysis, H plus and OH. H plus will attack here and it will become electropositive because the bond which it shared with electron has gone. So hydroxy ion will attack to the NgBr like this. Okay. Since the bond has been break like this, so what will form? CH3, CH, OH, CH3 and magnesium hydroxy halide. This is a 2-degree alcohol, which I explained you earlier. It is a secondary alcohol. Okay, CH3, CH3, CH, OH. Understood? Now with ketone. Now we will explain this reaction with ketone. Okay, ketone like CH3, CH3 and C double bond O. Now we'll do it fast. Now it has become simple for you. It has negative charge, it has positive charge, oxygen will, lone pair of electrons will move here, it will become electronegative, it will become electron deficient. I am doing it fast because I have explained you earlier. CH3 will attack here, NgBr will attract here. And what will form? CH3, CH3, C, CH3, O, NgBr. followed by hydrolysis. Okay, now it has positive charge. It will dissociate into H and OH ion, and what will form? CH3, CH3, C, O, H will attack here. It will take the bond from here, and OH will attack here, and the bond will break. Okay, like this. And here it is. It has CH3, CH3, COH, CHOH, and a magnesium hydroxy bromide is formed. Okay, CH3, 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 and here one more CH3. So what is formed is 3-degree alcohol. This is a 3-degree alcohol from ketone, because one CH3 comes from the alkyl magnesium halide. Understood? It's clear? Okay. This is over. The reduction reaction with the Grignard reagent and the reducing agents. Okay. Now we comes on the next mechanism, next preparation of alcohol. Now next preparation of alcohol is the hydration of alkenes. You must be familiar with the word alkenes. Alkenes are those groups which have C double bond C bond. Okay, C double bond C bond are called as alkenes, which have double bond between the carbon atoms. Hydration means addition of water. Now in this reaction, what happens? Addition of water to alkenes is done, but as this bond doesn't react with water directly, these reactions will be carried out in presence of acid, in presence of acids like sulfuric acid or any other strong acid. So these reactions will be carried out, hydration reaction, in presence of water and acid, because double bond don't directly react with water. Okay. Now how the reaction will be performed? First of all, H2SO4 will give H plus ion and H2O. These two are the reagents. So together they will form H3O ion like this. Okay, H3O ion, and when H is attached to H2O, what will happen? A bond will be shared with hydrogen. Okay, now it has shared its lone pair of electron. Oxygen is electronegative, but when it shared its electron with another H, then what will happen? A plus charge will come, a positive charge will come. It will become electron deficient. Okay, now these are the reagents. Now hydration of alkenes happens in two ways, because there are two types of alkenes. One are symmetrical alkenes. I will explain you both the type of reactions along with their mechanism. With symmetrical alkenes, this is a simple one, and the second one is with unsymmetrical alkenes. I am explaining you each and every terms to make it easier. What are symmetrical alkenes? Symmetrical alkenes are those alkenes which have same group, same number of hydrogen at each type, towards each type of carbon. Okay, at each type with the this is a double bond, and here and there at the both types of groups are same. Like CH2 double bond CH2 means they are symmetrical. At each carbon atom, the same groups is attached. Okay, the same groups are attached. And with unsymmetrical alkenes, this is the different case. CH3 CH double bond CH2. Now here this is the double bond, but both the carbon atoms have different group attached to it. Okay, so with symmetrical alkenes and with unsymmetrical alkenes. So when first I will explain you the reaction, what will happen when H2 ion will attack on it, then what will happen? This is the weak pi bond, it will break. Since this is symmetrical alkenes, so it's very easier for you. anywhere you can add the negative charge, anywhere the positive charge will be added. Okay, now here the negative, here the positive, because this is a weak pi bond, it breaks, or kahin pe bhi you can add the charges. Okay, now H3O ion will dissociate into H plus and OH2 ion. Okay, H plus and OH2 ion. Now what will happen? This H plus will attack on the negative carbon atom. Okay, and this OH2, here it has negative charge. OH2 has lone pair of electrons, so it will attack here. OH2, it will attack here and will become positive. But what will happen? It will take the bond. Okay, it will take the bond from here and will form CH3 CH2OH, and H will be removed. This H will be removed. So what is formed is ethanol. Okay, I will explain you the mechanism. CH2 double bond CH2 reacts with hydronium ion, and what will happen? Alcohol is formed. First we will do the mechanism of symmetrical alkenes. Then next step we will do the unsymmetrical alkenes. So let's do the mechanism. CH2 double bond CH2. Hydronium ion will react to it. Hydronium ion, how the hydronium ion is formed? It is formed from the H plus and H2O. Okay, a plus charge comes because H2O has added H into it. Now this bond will be break. When this bond will be break, then here comes negative and here comes positive charge. And what will happen? HOH. It's like this. Now it has positive charge. So this bond will attract support. This bond will support the H to it, and H will attach to the negative carbon atom. And what will form is H2O negative charge. Now what will happen? The OH positive, OH2 negative will attack here. OH2 negative will attack here. Okay, and what is formed is CH2H, CH2OH2. Okay, OH2 is negative here. First H will be displaced, H will move and will come here at this carbon atom. So this bond, oxygen will take this bond and will become electronegative like this, H2O negative. Now this H2O negative will attack on the negative carbon atom. Okay, when it attack on the negative carbon atom here, so this way, so this bond is formed. Okay, now again oxygen is sharing its electron with carbon atom, so again it will become positive. Okay, now in the next reaction what will happen, next step what will happen, the H2O is already present in the reaction because this reaction is carried out in presence of water. So H2O will again attract the hydrogen atom and this bond will break and again it will get the lone pair of electrons. So what will form? CH3, CH3, CH2 and OH. How this reaction is carried out? I'll explain it again. This is a symmetrical alkenes. It has both the groups same. Okay, CH2 double bond CH2. When hydronium ion will react with it, what will happen? This is the hydronium ion. H will break and will attack on the carbon atom which has negative charge. And this bond, oxygen will take the lone pair of electrons. When oxygen will take the lone pair of electrons, it will get negative charge and it will attack on the CH2 bond which has positive charge. It has positive charge. What is formed is this intermediate compound. Okay, now this intermediate compound, this oxygen, when share its bond with the carbon, again will become positive charge. Okay, so what will happen? The reaction will continue further and H2O, being the solvent, will attract the H and form hydronium ion again and will proceed further in the reaction. Okay, when it will attract the H, the bond which it is sharing with oxygen, oxygen will take the lone pair of electrons and will again become electronegative. And when it's become electronegative, the positive charge will be removed. and what is formed is CH3CH2OH, which we wanted. Okay, so this is the addition of hydration of alkenes, means addition of water in presence of acid. Today we have done with symmetrical alkenes. Now in our next class we will do how the reaction proceed with unsymmetrical alkenes. Till then, goodbye, have a good day.